Hello, my name is Kate. Good evening. I'm going to talk to you about wills today. In 2016, Gallup Inc. had a poll of adults in the U.S. about their estate planning. They found the shocking statistic that less than half of all adults in the U.S. that they polled had a will. And in the 30 to 49-year-old category, less than 35% of those adults had a will. Every adult should have a will. A will controls your postmortem distribution of your property, and a will gives you and your loved ones peace of mind. We all want to be in charge of our property, and a will can do that. Let's break it down. Every adult should have a will. In my own personal case, my childhood friend found out at 22 that she had terminal cancer. By the time she died at 27, she had acquired a house, a new car, and a lot of furniture courtesy of her parents. The one thing she did not have was a will. And it took her parents over a year to get that property back into their name, and they had no peace of mind. Modern families come in all different kinds of flavors nowadays. According to Catherine Arango of Trial and Heirs and Emily Beach in Nudging Testators Toward Holistic Estate Planning, they say that families are completely different now than they used to be. However, Texas Estates Code 201.003 is still stuck back in the 50s, as are most codes. You may have some pretty good excuses. I'm too young to do a will. Well, Texas Estates Code 251.001 says if you're 18, you can do a will. And even if you're not 18, if you're married or if you're in the military, you can do a will. And you may think, well, my stuff will go to whoever I want. Anyway, that'll be no problem. Everyone will get along. It'll go the right place. Well, as Arango pointed out, non-traditional families exceed traditional families nowadays. And the Texas estate codes, like most other codes, don't take that into account. So your stuff probably will not go where you want it. So what's the solution? Get a will. If you don't have the money for a will, Legal Aid of Northwest Texas services this area, and they would be happy, if you qualify, to provide you with the name of an attorney that could do a will for you. Or if you can afford one, Legal Services will also get you a referral from the State Bar of Texas. What you don't want to do is accidentally disinherit someone. As Patty Spencer in the Lancaster New Era pointed out, along with Arango again, and Leonard Weiner in the U.S. News and World Report, because the codes are set up for nuclear families, traditional families, you could accidentally disinherit your significant other or a friend or somebody else that you really wanted to have your property. Doing it now will take one more adult task off your list. Mark Glover in The Therapeutic Function of Testamentary Formalities believes this is one of the most important functions of having a will. Pamela Yip in the Dallas Morning News points out that having a will and how you distribute your property can actually affect how your loved ones think about you after you're gone, your legacy. So how will the future look for your loved ones after you're gone? Imagine two scenes. One, the deceased had a will. The funeral, everybody's calm. They may not like what the deceased did, but at least they know what's happened. At the other funeral, no will. People are gathering in corners. Everybody's retreating to their group, their cliques, whispering. It's a real Game of Thrones in there. Nobody knows what's going on. There's a lot of uncertainty and sure to be infighting. As Beach pointed out, money is never just money in inheritance. It can sometimes mean caring or love to people. Picture your mind at ease. Mark Glover in Freedom of Inheritance points this out as one of the huge reasons to have a will. You can put your mind at ease. To put this all in perspective, would you gather up all the titles to everything you own, put them in an envelope and send them to the Texas legislature and say, hey, do what you wish with this. I trust you. Probably not. Well, you don't want to do that after you're gone either. That's exactly what happens when you don't have a will. Fortunately, there's a solution. You can have a will so you'll be the one in control. Do you have an out-of-date will? Do you have are you an adult with property of any kind? Do you have strong ideas about how that property should be distributed? There is one and only one solution. Get a will. Call an attorney, make an appointment, and get a will. The foregoing has not been intended to be legal advice. If you need legal advice, please contact a local attorney in your area. Thank you.